Hi ladies, I want to talk about one of our amazing collections. Most of the time when women start with Saint, I recommend not only this brush, but going in with a bronzer because as you all know, we have fallen in love with Saint's bronzers. They just bring so much glow and warmth to our skin that they are an essential item in my mind. Probably one of my favorite products. But there's this amazing thing. If you go to our website and you head to the collections area, you can actually get yourself a bronzer and brush at a discounted price. Thanks, a Saint. So it is the Blush and Bronzer Brush. Of course, yours will come nice and new and clean. I need to wash mine. But it's a Blush and Bronzer Brush. And then you get to pair it with any of the bronzers that you would like. Saves $11, so you can get the brush and a bronzer for $45, which is an amazing way to start off with Saint if you don't already have this brush, and to test out a bronzer, because I guarantee you're gonna fall in love with these bronzers. I want to show off the bronzers that we have, just so I can swatch them on for you and you can see which one kind of calls your name. So let's start from the lightest to darkest here. This one up top is Palm. This one is made with a little bit of that orange undertone to it, okay? So if you have more red tones, this is a beautiful complementary color, okay? That one is Palm. Let me just find my little microfiber cloth here so I can wipe my finger off in between. The next one that I want to show you is Tan Lines. Okay, Tan Lines is one, if you have more fair skin, this is going to be a beautiful bronzer for you because it won't be too dark. I know a lot of us get worried that when we put bronzer on, it's like the whole 80s, 90s thing where just our face is going to look super orange. Okay. The amazing thing with our bronzers is they don't pull orange and they're cream based, just like the rest of our makeup. So when they're cream based, they blend absolutely beautifully into our skin to make it look natural, helps even out our skin tones, and just brings a little bit of warmth to our face. So this one again is the Tan Lines, more for fair tone, especially in the winter time when you don't have a whole lot of color going on. This is a beautiful addition to your makeup. Our next one is High Tides, which is a brand new bronzer that Saint just came out with. And this is going to be for your medium skin tones, okay? Remember, these are swatches. Of course, when you come in and blend these colors, they aren't going to be as deep and dark. But you can see how we're not having any type of orange pull through. This one is High Tide. So this is one of our newest swatches and newest colors to the bronzer collection for more of that medium skin tone. Next up is for our very dark skin. I pulled up a lot there. Whew. This one here is Heat Waves, okay? So if you have a very dark skin tone, this is one that'll look beautiful on you, okay? For myself, I'm in that medium skin tone. I often use Heat Waves as a cheek color in wintertime because it just pulls off, especially or in fall. It has these beautiful, rich, I took a lot of bronzer on that swipe. So it has these rich undertones to it, but you can see how beautiful Heat Waves is. So if you are more on the darker skin realm, there you would want to come in with Heat Waves. If you are more in the fair skin, you're going to come up into that Tan Lines area. Now, my absolute favorite, I had to save it for last, is Bella Bronzer. This is our OG of bronzers. This one has been around the longest. For a long time, this was our only bronzer, so it's universal for all skin tones. I personally love Bella Bronzer all times of year. I have very olive skin tone, so it pulls great on me. With my maturing skin, where I have some sunspots or melasma and freckling, it's a beautiful one to use before you apply your makeup because it helps even out your skin tone because of just the beautiful, rich warmth that it brings. So most of the time, this is my go-to color for all women because it's so universal. And it's universal when it comes to seasons and skin tone changes. So that one is Bella Bronzer. But you can see just how rich and warm Bella is, which is why it is so universal, why it's the OG of bronzers, and why this one is probably my #1 recommended color. And this is the one that I use every day too. Okay, so those are the 5 different bronzers that Saint offers, but just know, if you don't have that blush and bronzer brush, or maybe you want a secondary one, so many women who like to keep this in their workout bag or in their car or at their cottage, feel free to go to the collections tab, get yourself one of these brushes, and then you can pair it with a bronzer and save 11 bucks. How cool is that? I will make sure that I take a picture of these swatches so you have that. In addition, let me know what questions you have.